Jesus Freak here. So, you might notice that when I went to the store earlier today was when I did my video about universal basic income. And now that I'm home, I'm doing the video where I say, like Mary J. Blige's album, what's the 411? And that probably gives off my age. So, I finally managed to get things in order for New Year's Eve. Most likely, I'm probably going to have to stretch it out a bit because it's probably easily 3 or 4 days worth of food. On the way to the store, I checked the mail, which I only do every few days. Because I don't get that much mail to begin with. What's the point, right? Especially when I have to go downstairs to check it. So, it was good news, thankfully. I mean, not the best news, but it was good news. There were two things in there. One was just a thing from Fidelis saying that, introducing me to the program they changed my insurance to, which is a higher needs program. The other was a letter from Social Security saying that as of next month my SSI be bumped up $24. It's not much, but it's something. Probably be the last increase to be seen from SSI in a few years. Because, well, you know how things get with Republican governments. So, you probably noticed that I brought back the Sunday morning videos as they were when I started moving them over to the other channel, which is Volcano Bible. I'm like, well, I'll keep the NASB videos running there for now. I'll probably review again around Easter whether I'm going to continue them for the rest of the year. The KJV ones, they're doing okay over here. About as good as they were ever doing. So even if I stop doing the NASB ones over there, I might continue doing them here. Anyway, I decided that I wanted to do something for Christmas Eve. And I prepared the video, uploaded it, it's ready to go. It'll come active at 6 p.m. my time on Christmas Eve. That's 3 p.m. on the West Coast, 11 p.m. in the UK, and midnight in most of Europe. And you might notice that the music sounds a little dinkier than it usually does. So I'll explain it. I originally planned to do what I did the last time I did one of these carol and lesson things. And on that one, I had the music played on my 286. In fact, you'll see the video of it playing on the 286. But there was a bit of background noise and it didn't come out right. And I'm like, I don't feel like redoing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fudge it. I went into DOSBox, used the same software and everything, and redid it. Took the redone audio, which was basically an emulator pretending to be my 286, and synchronized it to the actual audio from the 286. Now, obviously, fake OPL, even the sound blaster in my 286 doesn't actually have a Yamaha chip. It's pretty close. It's not quite the real thing. And it's the same thing with DOSBox. It doesn't quite sound exactly like a Yamaha chip. It's close enough. But it sounds a lot dinkier than the music I usually produce. Because I wanted that retro computing December vibe. And so the music's being played back. Through DOSBox, pretending to be my 286. And it sounds like a second-rate rip-off of an OPL chip. I'm like, it'd sound better with the MuseScore rendering. But I'm just going to let it go. Let that dinky Yamaha sound be part of the charm. But I've set it up to have the live chat and stuff. Even though it's pre-recorded, because trying to do all that in one take, I'd rather do it pre-recorded. I don't think I'm going to actually do any video for New Year's Eve, but we'll see. Outside, it's been going from white to green, green to white. Right now, it's green. I'm thinking that, for effect, I might wait until it snows again, then record some of my stuff outside then, in the snow. Why? Why not? Because honestly, you know, I think it'd fit the, January, February videos to have a little colder. And I've been thinking of possibly doing some stuff where I could probably, green screen myself out of here, so there's no background. Or even use the Jesus Freak and then green screen, cartoon Jesus Freak and green screen myself out of that. There was one video where I used the animation, the cartoon Jesus Freak avatar. And I actually put a backdrop behind it. I'm like, I'd love to be able to do that more often. But I don't have the skills to make those videos. I don't have the skills to do those backdrops. I know it would be, really nice to add that as a touch. I just can't do it myself, though. Anyway, Jesus Freak out.